Hey guys, Loadout or Taylor here, and today I'm back with another Division video, and in this one we're going to be talking all things global event, and in particular the global event that's currently running, Outbreak. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to get the best out of this global event. Fun fact, when I was at ETF last year, this was the global event we actually got to play, test, and give our feedback on. It still is my favorite global event, and I'm going to definitely be getting some grind on over the weekend, just like you guys should be doing as well. Anyway, let's crack straight on with it. So this is the only global event I haven't actually done a tips and tricks video for, so I thought I'd cover that today. So this isn't the first time we've had the global event Outbreak. We actually had this one back in August of last year, the 15th to the 22nd, and this was the first of 4 global events to then take place over the course of the following months. Now Outbreak will affect the cleaners and the following missions: Hudson Refugee Camp, Amherst's apartment, Subway Morgue, Napalm production site, and the Incursion Dragon's Nest. So the global modifier, the one that's always active, is headshot kills increase headshot damage for a duration and hurt nearby enemies. And the 2 activity modifiers you can then apply on top of the affected missions are going to be this: the severe outbreak behavior, so the previous modifier, plus enemies are contagious and will drain agents' health when close. The critical outbreak, so the 2 previous modifiers plus headshot marked enemies are killed instantly by a headshot from another agent. So when you're playing in a group, remember this activity can only be activated in a group. If one of you hits the head of an enemy and the other one hits that same head again, it'll instantly be killed. So it's a lot of fun, and you can have a lot of fun with this. Think of pistols, for example. Now, as always with a global event comes some commendations to complete, and within the commendations there'll be 3 that you have to complete to get 3 new face masks. Now if you're a new player then you probably won't realise this, but when this global event actually came around for the first time, the masks were actually tied to a global event leaderboard. That has now been changed, and to get the 3 masks from the Outbreak global event you'll have to complete 3 commendations. To get the gas mask looking face mask, you're going to have to kill a certain amount of cleaner bosses. To get the hunter styled gas mask, you're going to have to perform a certain amount of marked headshot kills during critical outbreak. And to get the chemist looking face mask, you're going to have to perform a certain amount of headshot kills with a shotgun under the specified conditions. Now gas masks aren't the only reward for participating in global events. With all global events you're going to get classified gear as well for exchanging global event tokens. Now the classified gear that's going to be active within Outbreak and the ones you can get from the global event caches are as follows. And the 5-piece bonus for this is plus 40% initial bullet stability, as well as plus 20% marksman rifle crit hit damage. The 6-piece bonus is when zoomed, getting a headshot kill with a marksman rifle will increase crit hit damage by 20% for every second to a maximum of 100% and will increase stability by 100%. It lasts for 10 seconds or until no longer zoomed. The classified bonuses for Lone Star, and this is actually my favourite classified set at the moment, is for wearing 5 pieces, plus 50% ammo capacity, plus 12% LMG damage, and plus 12% shotgun damage. The set bonus for 6 is Berserker. When a weapon has 50% of its magazine remaining in combat, there is a 75% chance to receive a bonus that activates when the final bullet is fired from the current magazine. Once activated, the magazine is instantly refilled, weapon damage and fire rate is increased by 30%. Bonus is cancelled by reloading, swapping weapons, or exiting combat. And finally, the final measure set. So for 5 pieces, you'll get a plus 15% exotic damage resilience, as well as plus 15% protection from elites. The 6-piece bonus, when a grenade is defused, the player and all group members within 30 meters gain a buff based on the grenade type that was defused. So in EMP, you'll get a buff to skill power increased by 40% for 8 seconds. A frag grenade, weapon damage is increased by 40% for 8 seconds. And finally, a flashbang, armor increased by 40% for 8 seconds. So that's all your classified gear. To get that, all you'll have to do is come to the global events vendor when you complete any activity within the game, convert those global event credits for a global event cache. Now whatever you do, please do not buy the Outbreak cache. There's really no point. Save up and make sure you're buying the superior Outbreak cache. This is one that's going to contain those classifieds as well as the chance to get an exotic weapon or 2. And this global event you could pretty much use any build for. As long as you're dealing damage, you're going to get the job done. This build, apart from the weapons, is the build I actually used during the first global event. Obviously I didn't have classified pieces at that that time, but anyway, ignore that. So this is what I'm going to use through this global event as well. I'll go over it really quickly, but this isn't a build video. I'm using 3-piece striker with the ninja, so it actually makes 4 pieces. The 2-piece bonus is 20% stability, the 3-piece bonus is 10% enemy armor damage, and then the set bonus for 4, everyone should know this by now, every consecutive hit deals 1% more damage, stacks up to 100%. Missing a shot drops the bonus by 2%, and the bonus is reduced by 1% every second. The bonus can be paused by an EMP and is lost when exiting combat. I'm also using 2 pieces of Lone Star, but again, because I've got the ninja bag equipped, it actually makes 3 pieces. So the set bonus for 2 is plus 100% ammo capacity, and the set bonus for 3 is plus 8% LMG damage and plus 8% shotgun damage. And that's why these weapons come into play very well. I've got the big Alejandro, which is the exotic LMG, and the talent for this is every bullet fired at an enemy from cover increases the weapon damage by 0.5% up to 50%. The bonus lasts for 10 seconds. Getting a kill with this weapon while in cover resets the duration. The bonus damage is cancelled by reloading, swapping weapons, or exiting combat. A very, very fun LMG indeed. I recommend, if you've got this, to use it. And the showstopper as well, because I'm going to go for the shotgun achievement, which I just talked about. And the talent for this exotic is your accuracy with this weapon is increased the fewer shells you have left in the magazine. Pretty self-explanatory. Your accuracy gets a lot better when you have little left to fire. By no means you have to run this one, I just thought I'd give you a heads up on what I'm running. Guys, whenever I do these videos, I love to hear what you've been running, so make sure you let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll even try one of your builds. So yeah, there you have it guys, all things global event Outbreak. If you enjoyed this video, then let me know either by clicking that like button or by leaving me a comment. And if you're new around here and you want to stay up to date with all of the things to Division, then I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button with the bell notification ticked. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.